Abusiyama mi mo bibi akwa aba for Bramega TV and platform we eso. In fact, this episode of broadcast way, it comes with a lot of different stories. I think say 3 stories and I'm a boom bako and I'm a brown. First one, the late Joseph JB, that is Dr. JB Danquah, Joseph Boachi Danquah. What you say? Urawe has been trending. Saumbakaya and chair on the 7th of March and Ochiman omo presenti a petition be at the core Parliament House. Abusoni na Mutala Muhammad and Sembi Okokano Ewo Tamale Central NDC for MP. Ochimwa Uraye friend JB a traitor to Nkrumah's government. Now conversation abasi no and Yura, the former president, the Republic of Ghana, Yura Akuffo Addo, onuso aba abontin and okase. Every Amukan say ceasefire. In fact, ebia no obi nim JB Danquah no ni history. Yentie JB Danquah ni history yakoba bidaka betwaso.
Joseph Kwame K. Boachi Danquah, also known as JB Danquah, was a Ghanaian lawyer, politician, and leader in the nation's independence movement. He was born on December 18th, 1895, to Emmanuel Boachi and Lydia Okom Krantema in the town of Bipong, in the eastern region of the Gold Coast, Ghana, then a colony of Great Britain. Upon completion of senior secondary school at Begro, he began working as a clerk for Vidal J. Buckle, a barrister at law in Accra, the capital city. In 1914, after passing his civil service examination, Danquah became a clerk at the Supreme Court. His brother, Nanase Ofori Atta I, later sent him to Britain in 1921 to continue his studies. Danquah entered the University of London in 1922 as a philosophy student and graduated in 1925. He continued graduate studies there and in 1927 became the first West African to obtain the Doctor of Philosophy degree from a British university. He also passed the British Bar in 1926. While pursuing his studies, Danquah also edited the West African Students' Union WASU magazine and eventually becoming the union's president. Upon his return to the Gold Coast in 1927, Danquah established a private law practice. In 1929, he helped J. E. Kesley Hayford found the Gold Coast Youth Conference and served as its Secretary General from 1937 to 1947. In 1931, he founded the Times of West Africa, the first daily newspaper in Ghana, which he published between 1931 and 1935. A column titled Women's Corner was written by Mabel Dove, who later became his first wife in 1933. Actively seeking measures that would increase the self-government of the Gold Coast, Danquah in 1947 co-founded the United Gold Coast Convention, UGCC, the first political party in the colony. The UGCC, which was composed mainly of the colony's African elite, demanded constitutional reforms including eventual independence. Kwame Nkrumah, a US and British educated activist, was invited to be the party's general secretary. The UGCC split, however, in 1949 when Nkrumah formed the Convention People's Party (CPP), which had much broader popular support. Danquah was elected to the Colonial Legislative Assembly in 1951 but lost his seat in 1954. By this time, he led the more conservative faction of independence proponents. After Ghana became independent in 1957, he ran against Nkrumah in the 1960 presidential elections. Following his defeat in that election, he became the major political opponent of the new government. Danquah's continuous opposition to Nkrumah's government led to his arrest twice, first in 1961 when he remained in detention for a year. After his release, he was elected the president of the Ghana Bar Association, a position from which he continued to voice opposition to Nkrumah. Danquah was arrested again in 1964 for allegedly plotting against the Nkrumah government. Dr. J.B. Danquah was re-arrested and detained on 8th January 1964 for allegedly being implicated in a plot against the president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. His arrest came against the backdrop of his alleged participation in police constable Seth Ametawe's failed assassination attempt on Kwame Nkrumah on January 2nd, 1964, which got the bodyguard of Nkrumah, Salifu Dagati, killed. On February 4th, 1965, Dr. J.B. Danquah suffered a heart attack and died in a condemned cell at the Nsawam prison at the age of 69. According to extracts from the reports of the Commission of Inquiry into Ghana Prisons, 1967 to 1968, the life of Dr. J.B. Danquah in the cells was regimented in the same manner as that of a condemned prisoner awaiting execution. This means that he was treated as a common criminal while at the prison. According to the report, his cell was subjected to frequent rigid searches. He was chained and made to sleep on the bare floor. He died in prison on February 4th, 1965 at the age of 69. After Nkrumah's government was overthrown in a coup in February 1966, the new government gave Danquah a national funeral.
So this is the history of J.B. Danquah, Dr. Joseph Boachi Danquah. Na utie story na itimu se Orano allegedly no omochie no plotting a coup against Nkrumah's government. That is Nkrumah no oye president no. And I think say this is the statement that Akuffo Addo so a ana say NDC any mutala omugina so omode ka say Orano a traitor to Nkrumah's government and development. I don't know, it sounds good because he was what allegedly arrested for that. Now, your president Ababontin kase saa nsem no ebeya enka omuntwa so ebeya nka omuntwa so article no mepese me read kakra na yetimi eti yewia ye wa another conversation bi wo ho no. In fact eno so enye is also the former president Akuffo Addo urges derogatory comment about Dr. J.B. Danquah. Also, former President Nana Addo Danquah Akuffo Addo has called for an end to name calling and disparaging comments about the late Dr. Joseph Boachi Danquah, stressing his vital roles in Ghana's political development. This appeal comes after Tamale Central MP Murtala Muhammad allegedly refers to Dr. J.B. Danquah as a traitor and a CIA operative during parliamentary proceedings on February 4th, 2025. In fact, in response, the Coalition for Youth Development in Achima submitted a petition to the Speaker of Parliament on the 7th March, speaking at the 60th anniversary remembrance service at the Ebenezer Presbyterian Church in Chebi on Sunday, 9th March. Akuffo Addo launched a compendium of 60 cumulative statement to honor J.B. Danquah's legacy. So ehonum na Akuffo Addo ebeka se saa eniema na nkofo ka editia yewra J.B. Danquah owura no odokwa ade na otan Nkrumah no mpese Nkrumah bekoso any all those kind of comments no yewra Akuffo Addo si njaka abusia fa comment to comment section nim eyampa si njaka anase yentoaso enka. Now another story Samuel Kaya, in fact, Yera John Dramani Mahama make a lot of appointments. And Nkofo Esu, one Muhammad Awabi, Aba Bontin, Edin Sembi Atubia. No Chemwa, ono, Wabu MP NDC, Amomu Enya, a seat bebre, even Wabu NDC, spiritually, no, or my NDC Edin Kunim Neadiadi. But Emi say, Omobaye no, Omo Yinama, Asofo Binuma, Omo calling names on Yera John Mahama. Brand or position, Buja won in some Sebi Oti, Okita, a Janai tete the yen when is a sort of in semno, and this uncle for Enna or Munsho Monimunyam. In fact, soft one, Nasamo Kaido, Yonko, nayin take a crap, a coba a bet was.
Appointment. My one Muhammad Awa, Kaseo. That I ready, Anna. Anna, you're ready. Awa, Muhammad Awa. Hey, I'm afraid. Say appointment no. Ama no. What or maybe so much.
Senye nyame na frame wo Ghana ha enti na menia danfo omo cartels association meeting I'm not part of them. They I am mebusa say omo ya sofo. They don't have the Christ-like nature in them. Omo ye with differ just omo timu sum. They are just evil. Minimum the enti omo ye nyame adwuma. Ghana sofo ni bi. They are very evil. Obetumi sumu afidie sesi a onu obetumi asuma obi se onye wo sei onka sei mfa engu hu fin. And I think they have become a cartel to malign me. Obi frame me catch me say asofo obi se me yembo din kura wo ye radio so. They shouldn't mention my name. Na me say anya hwe because Ghana ha no ye hwehwe ni mu, and we are very hypocrites. Yam peno kware na NDC fo nhwe NDC fo omo nhwe ye se nkofo bi omama kwan aba president ho no omo de asum na ben no na so man hwe ye asofo ni bi omo de asum pa na ben papa no na so oman hwe ye a na yamu bi ya de ensegu yachi ni etena fom na se ye yi ya ho ne eka achira soro a ne ebesi o party ni mu no ebe buru ni padwe ni omo nti ase so because my life was in danger, my family life was in danger. Video call viral me NDC executive pulling agent executive eja kwanche omo so dem with honorable free yankra so dem kentem no. That video put my life in danger. I was on national security radar. Akuffo Addo me fear they were looking for me to kill. Why now bow our friend is a prophet? You don't feel prophet. So she took from cry ye ba wa beda wase.
Ana ada woman ni baby out here now.
Penny ben no ni me normal. I can mention their names. Apart from honorable free and cross sending me message say they haven't forgotten about me. That is not enough. Because I have seen what they have done. I saw you on Makukom Akwadasi. I have seen it. Now, say when you see Amawasia Ubano Chrono, Maye Yeni Sumnation. Do you know the people that are making mockery of me?
A man for Sreme.
A man for Sreme, my sofa Minyomokoya Quantre. Efrem ya no panye wiane nyume assume say e bia partner ma me bibi e na men from say omo so mbedi omo de because ejumayefo fatana ketua se mapoto manafia ye nchiri se me so me de bebom na se omo bubo dimpo na komo bo mi dimpo a anka me fa ni sa Bako am MP Bako amebo an odododio ni asikoti ono so onhwe ne ho yie
sir
onhwe ne ho yie papa anya sa memma na flo no bosunsumu
Hey, ade
on Kaiser Obama menchen and you net 12 midnight. Yes, soon Sumatuma, man, about 3 and of Fimifie. Ododo MP near Sikote. On Sheye, number back, number damasi. Sa nyesa memana frono. MP sa me bua won with time my mom omre. Me bo mu nyina din na minim na meyetia won.
So yes, and I would to your bonnet so cow. Now,
The politicians don't think about you. They don't have your interest at heart. It's about them. Now I have watched that over the years. Yeah, Papa, when you be baby call Atameus, he did the same thing to me. Mint now men for phone than me quiet. My sorry, it's in jeopardy. I feel na me renting baby just to have a church. My church has been crashed down. Do you know what I've suffered for NDC? Behind the scenes, I know Frobia will be unfa. Or to come on the honorable free and can family call once a while. General, they meet me friend on family call.
the national chairman.
Me friend 100 times on family call. But a man as some buyer. Now your video no call viral. Now all the media house or Ghana ha. Elpo me chief di matem. Ono no beka sa wo sister station ha. Edi defend the akwanchira ye. So he knows me. Party needing 32 years anniversary. Many a friend me and me call officiate here. Honorable for swamp of Nyamin Shrano. Nyamin Shrano, my sister we are also boame. Ono no woman no a friend me akatem say papa. Minim ne wayama party no. Minim ne wayama party no na bompire maye. Hwe nyamye ye akire me 2028 ne besi. Ni abekoso no obedi party na nimu nyina. I have it with me. Ma tro mu nyina di egu ho.
Sir. Na chase oguso bompire de ma NDC.
NDC party ya party bia. Nyame me do party no. Etina for all this one member bontin mekasaye. Amaye kom ehwe ne ekoso se anyanya bia omo on kaya ombe kai abehwehwe machira kwanya na. But they've proven to me that omo nin kaya. And now software yenim baby omo free buy. They are the one fronting everything. Nia nanke yakase mpaibo a obi babo mpaye ma JDM a enye ne ami hu. But it's rather unfortunate. Say Ghana ha yem pen kware. Ghana ha yem pen kware. Ghana ha we are hypocrites. And the NDC party ni show mu ye. There is agitation in the party. No mu hwe ye. Na sum ni pa Bible say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Or say man for say come me di for.
Yeah.
Na menya me di for bone. Enyankopon asem. Enti NDC fo nhwe ye. Ehwehwe nim na omo ya na omo nhwe ye. Ehwehwe nim no sa sofo mpanifo ya omo sori tia ho. Ehye nkom se JDM so adaka nan. A otiche bin. JDM sanwo moja. Na atames wo onim hu bi. And they did not even render an apology to you. NDC for shewon. Now you push your agenda. Is that fair? Is that fair? Do you know what you are doing to the other men of God? Omon kasaye, our money come for, our mini dima for, our mini blogger be our blog omon semamao. Do you know what you are doing to them? Now me catch a software air benina, any software ohonyina say next time. Politician be bound and yami be before president ni president be hu chrew. Only nko agreement mon sign na lawyer mbrem na mon sign because
Now they will can a bemwa.
now can bemwa.
Yeah.
Ghanaian politicians are ungrateful.
So this is and some Uranikaya. Only ya adriana. And I think that he's making sense. If only say wabu and yes, unkotam appointment mano. but underground no betimi na owura na kasa said the money asofo binim hia money omudi nkomo no. If it is true say General Mosquito, the national chairman for NDC of Renom Pekedia, that is wrong, because obi nyo hwe na say ofrene na wan peke, which means you need to be honor, something is there. You get me right. And you know, owura no mesramo the money ni wo bia no nko settle na mo manim be gum anim ase e woni pom anase wo Ghana for anim, because we need peace of mind to rule this country. John Mahama need peace of mind to make his promises come true. Inti mesramo monko na muni ni nko kasa na owura ni ngedin na bibia ntimi nko so na Ghana ha yi ento yi. Sansona owura bia ye frɛ no MP for Tman South Martin J Kosa, Martin J Misa Kosa. Ono nso petition bi file against him and then omo dismiss it. Petition to the contendant Echemwana election, it wasn't free and fair at Tman South. Ono so ba bonti aka nyame bo a ochena ye nenim se kese atofosen Eddie John Dramani Mahama the first budget oba aban the first budget, that's 11th of March ochena Tuesday or the parliament no kwako ready wako kenkan na yehu niema akonhuma sika no de ewom ankasa sansem we yenko na owura no Martin James Sakosa Tman South member of parliament wache na adwen bra no ni Kwame Nkrumah kesi edi nkomo yentie nkomo didi ni bi.
It's a minority and the mind the true state of the nation now. That means that I have multiple accounts on national reserves. Now, can you pick your banana? But it be $360 million. Another one is about $530 million. There are other, but they're not your community with a company or picking. One are very bad. I'm going to walk over. Why you know the you can't mean you're not swinging. My penny, the first budget, Akomasika or Papa, you approve. I feel like every back. I'm that bad saying. How is he able to do all these things? At least run the country for the last 3 months or 2 months. I mean, after the politics, maybe, that's a share what's on the ground there. A little different. Transition. Every step of the economy. You're presenting and over notes. You're not transitioning from the other side. Let's have it. You're interrogating here. Questions via me here on this side. I mean, at no point did I see an economy run criminally. At no point. There was no such. And no one when you I question ya with this abri. Until say you be presented budget, you be personal benya konfika. They are running on the byway edge, and it's taking us. So for me, come and never correct. But I will tell you, minim abai so he live in Akuffo Addo. Maybe it will be to introduce it in another form. But abai Jessica, no there you Juma. Where are you going to get the money from? I mean, you better deny maybe my expectation here too high. Expectation amount for the court to aba. Easy abai. I think that now we are settling on the reality. We'll be a year on the distributor level. Say, look, it's not as we thought. And it will not be too different from budgeting. Well, we expect to say, man, a bit to show back. Be careful. Tread cautiously with your expectations. They are blinded the Guyana or mobile the Fanoma Daneno, rehash it and present it back to us. And the different names. He led Udiaga and then pass on the different name at a from. Spread it elsewhere for others to pay. Well, what are you going to come? Who you know the other? You can't wait. You know the message now.
You know now can you know. Sa betting is animal man.
I would say I buy a so bit to chat a tool. I mean, but the agency is saying I buy a bit to tomorrow. Now the day about. Back of it away. But see, now we mean you to expect and say, and the one will be there, baby. Now the Mozart finance minister and Namjo.
I want to come Busa say. Now budget say last week no only the phone confirm Koshia no. Na Sabre no budget was no more year tro and now
your crazy. What your query? Why you? What you?
Oh, but how much there changes, Anna?
Oh, baby, come here. Just for the optics, the populist action. Meaning a minor from a manity from why you are major economic forum, which I even wondered what the number got. Kwame, you could move. Answer by their campaign. The NDC presented a situation of mine where they thought we were. I don't know any year. Na Ghana from Boma Kenya, no Mumma Saka, and Medameno, and Yanofu. Ghana food dinner, Master Show. That's Twapa. Based on problems I'm presenting, and a solution I'm also about the EBA. The Mamma de Mawa is a free economic forum. To do what? To tell us what you've already.
Oh, only a minor egg. Now, what they can do,
what did you present to us? I mean, they don't know them. What did you present to us? I mean, for me, it's a duplication of the wire data, a very waste of time. You know clearly where you are coming from. Who may be able to do? Not maybe a person you call. Based on that, you have your clear game. Not before I had the crack, yes, ask for me. Now, my opinion declare economy said it was as worse than they thought, and that it was criminally run. And with that assessment alone, you know exactly what it is. You don't need a forum to now go and establish what the problem with this country is, and now attempt to see the solution. I mean, then you're part of the gimmicks. I mean, for the optics, you're from by time, you prepare a month for drink. The man say, now when you acquire some tax or cash will be free or no, what promise they give to no, maybe with that tax no. Then you may actually say, now making tax, so yes, and appro you with the appropriate. If the tax at the be remaining, then they condition your mind for it. If that's where they want us to go, they should tell us. Otherwise, coming for me, it wasn't much difference. Only they don't say any. And I want to ask the engineers to idea top amount. We will do here. You need another forum to go and now gather the problems that you find and then ask for solutions to go. No, it doesn't work like that.
I see. Now, and so what a daily guide, I mean, so when you be election petition against Techiman South MP dismissed. I see the be a petition BTR na one dismissing. It is saying, come away.
Ame, Techiman, actually bonny. Na Obekaya, your call 2020 election. Kwame, ye the chance and come by. Today, you say, going forward, you will share be free. Nanka, Yechimia National. Kwame 2024, your tour are very years. Techima will be 282 polling stations at Dawson. It's in our presidential results in Montalia at the collation center. TV, now, you have a parliamentary nothing. Not a Bobayano, no, come. Now, even before that, not NDC. I have various media engagement. It's before Kwabako coalition. Now, you are a major, Emma update across the country. May I winning or my winning seat? In one of the videos, I can authoritatively confirm the Bono East. You're finding in a set one. We will not say the only consensus we couldn't win is Techiman South. The NPP won it. I mean, it's true to deny it because I had to carry us in our bomb. That was we're winning by 3,200 and something. As against 2020 election, and we're winning by 477. I mean, quite a number of congratulatory messages from NDC in Bank with why are they welcome to the yes, share your college. No one a message says the BBC. Now, maybe I may team watch it. Now, so the BBC. Hey, a probably cause and you are Mahmoud Bamiaman, and that's what said, waiting for into Fitinua. Results now are by whatever Dinkulim. I mentioned on the jack out of the high that possible. Also, anyway, or my freedom, so we share collection center and any public. I'm saying, and yes, any public and the minister. Then I'm a election. Then I said, "Akuffo Addo as my agent." Na sa akobase you will but the made them at some fee na kwame. It's in the Mekoko. Timmy Ferry commander. Take me then. Also a risky dangerous what do you mean? My election. As a participant, I cannot go and observe the process. Then what else? It's Kwame, I insisted na Mekoko. But me contract in you do 135 police stations, we live by 7,000. I can't so many I can na yako. About to be put out, you. Your coalition, everybody give you're winning presidential, Libya. I mean, as I grown up, I didn't need to share electoral commission for so. Now, for Chade, the whole videos in a double. It's a transfer to pin sheet to move. Kwame make us say, don't know what one thing, now to a coso, and yeah, it took me to ultimately by 8 different sounds. Because I need to change out to ballot box in electoral material to hold in the move. Which I know is annoying and nobody declaring. I answer, she living in Utah. Their cost, their 9 years. It's really, you know. But electoral commission say, the report of the saga, you read, a set was. I'm a son of Benson Woodbury. Commission shared it a hodo, Yemet Trusty. Now you knew you. Being a police was a bamboo and we pay it. Not men the catch him royal. Concord, Nakosha Court, and say, on share electoral commission. Say my papa too. Now what she did him. Yeah, man, you couldn't do a farm man. The court in the commission, you need to my son coming to me, and me could have been come baby. It is not a 4 others. So 3 others now under the count. Now I'm a coy. Court to mission my electoral commission yet, mamma. If you are not area, so there be a black court, no, a bad magic, the cannot to know. One moment, come on, call myself. Talk of the Supreme Court. You got the map by long time and make an answer. But because okay. The court national electoral commission here, it didn't could have a mountain no. But Jenny Minego, with the most uncle, no kunya konya no cancer. Come here by on the common said, being a previous day. Court reflected the time. And I mean, every step of the way, your kindly process way, now the court, now in Jina, not Piashi. In fact, you want Accra High Court. When the another one saw Kusian High Court simultaneously. I mean, they are coming down, bro. But in Iran come from 5 different courts up to the Supreme Court. You come and Yamiadum Court, no, areas it you win, no set immediately. Now, you the last day, 21 days, the one, who was the petition court, what they call. The last day around 5 p.m., we want to be near Mr. on the phone, so what's up? I buy the Sunday election petition, said, we have a family be a tower. To come and see who bomb cry. Now we fear that I caught the doom homes as a battery. A boom go. James and now.
It is a French investor far complete. BBA. I'm a banner, see be chat in honest one. Now, no, dear Kobai, only a part to look at you. Say, when in your one. The wild you to swap, what will be at now. But I mean, there should be another leg of it. A bra High Court, no Supreme Court share no say. In your NDC candidates no say. When you're quiet, come myself. Into a reversible back to the High Court. Now, maybe I'm a court for different judge. No, when you're quiet, come myself. When we are, let's talk commission in the Juma, one also be before 5th January, it's not so money. Our court no could say to me, you know. And also, you know, sign a file appeal be or stay. But emblem and to me, you could be you're sharing. Chance also that's all. Now, come up and say, ought to not stop here from being shown. But I'm saying, Brenna Momo, now you could be a committee. You mean, said the accomplishing in you know, and no, I was just to almost idea to that, but now. The one of us will be asking me again WhatsApp. So my substituted service. Tell me by WhatsApp, I'm the man, a lawyer. The also of a lawyer I mean. But because I have found was Supreme Court, and you will not any review. But with new directions are also far. If it be a lawyer, no, I see. Honorable, what do you and your mammy now say? Nami sing and Panson Famau.
I'm in that. I'm in show. Anybody, I'm in show.
Bye bye. Honorable Martin Ejeme Sakosa, former Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, and I drink away MP for Techiman South, and I drink one. Nana,
yes, so this is how also waiting me actually na adwin afa itabusia mami hu comment or comment section nim ye raje bi Danquah or a threat to Nkrumah's government ana Akuffo Addo si nja na asem ka sen na wadwin ye o owura yi sofo yi so a nani abedi a onu so see appointment enya ma ne nan so even NDC for na no agise evisa free ankra any Julius Debra and from Mofa any Adama Tesaka no abusia mami hu adwin kire e comment section number hanom your number one authentic platform Mega TV. Happy a new week. We are wishing ourselves when Yankopon boy na the biano ntb ejeje makro bibia mediana mega meso so be subscribe to the channel no na while I keep going no share na fufuro enye biahwe. Bye bye.